Welcome back to Planet W. This is Jay.
Hey, this is Dan.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, give me a hell yeah. Planet W's back. We're excited. There's a lot of good stuff going on in the W. We were just watching some games. We just watched the Fever get beat by the Aces. Again? Why can't we beat the Aces? I literally can't think of the last time the Fever beat the Aces.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's been years, it feels like.
It's rough.
But hey, All-Star voting is going strong, everybody. You can get your All-Star votes in. They're worth double on Fridays. And I know last episode I said that I was going to do my novelty day, where I was going to vote for alliterations.
Yeah.
People with the same sounding first and last name, not necessarily the same letter, but, you know, the same, like JJ, John Qual Jones, you know, people like that. Here's who I voted. You ready? I got Caitlin Clark, Satu Sabali, Marina Mabry, Kalia Copper, Ariel Atkins, John Quell Jones, Camila Cardoso, Damiris Dantas, M. Inksler, and Murjananatu Musa.
Okay.
So there you go. Those are the front court was a little bit hard to do. A little bit hard to come up with. I could have done like Sonia Citron.
Yeah.
You know, couple people like that. There are some people.
Good. That was good.
But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad for alliterations.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about Musa or M. Inksler or Dantas, but
it's pretty decent.
But yeah, that ain't too bad if you're just picking, you know, same letter, first and last name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Copper, I think, is the only person who didn't have the same letter. So I had to do that stretch a little bit. But man, also the Fever got smacked around by the Valkyries with no aerial powers since the last time that we recorded too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like the Valkyries are good, but man, the Fever played like shit in that one.
They did.
Caitlin Clark 0 for 7 from 3.
Yeah, they
didn't really have the game that she's, you know, used to having, but I guess everybody has bad games.
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes whole teams have bad games, and you lose to fucking losers and nobodies that you shouldn't lose to. But you know, like think about that a few years ago when the Fever were beating people. We were the ass team that they were embarrassed to lose to.
Yep.
Dude, they have one fucking win this year. I can't believe their second win was against us. Yeah, of course it was, because we're fucking awesome. I know it's not really relevant for anybody except for us and at this very moment, but oh man, we're so excited to watch the Pacers playing Game 7.
Oh yeah.
In just a few hours. Pascal Siakam's going to get possessed again.
Yeah.
Did you see that shit go viral where his eyes rolled back in his head and he just turned into a demon on the court? Hope you do that tonight, Pascal. I know that most of you guys are going to be listening to this tomorrow. The winner's already going to be decided, so I ain't going to spend too much time talking about the Pacers. I just really hope they win.
Yeah.
And regardless, it's a win for me. The Pacers have never been this close to winning a championship in my whole life, so I'm just excited to see it happen. I think that shit's great. It's great. Like Tony the fucking Tiger, right? JJ's hurt again.
Man.
4 to 6 weeks.
Come on,
dude.
Jay.
Come on. Like, I'm so tired of seeing her go down with injuries, man. Because she's so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
She's such a great player. And I swear to you, I will stand by this statement that I'm about to make to the death. If she never had injury issues in her career, you would be talking about John Quell Jones as one of the greatest of all time, ever.
Facts.
But, you know, the injury history of her, you know, she's a little bit prone to injury. But, man, she's just so good. I hate to see that for her. Like, it really sucks when a great fucking player goes down with injury.
Oh, yeah.
Like, really, really bad. Oh, man. Skylar Diggins has moved into 10th all-time assists.
Let's go.
There you go. She's right in there. She might be passing, I think Natasha Cloud is 9th. I think she might be passing her pretty soon. Now, in true toxic new fan fashion, when I saw the post for this, one of the very first comments was, Caitlin Clark crushes it in 5 years. She crushes that in 5. It's like, wow, way to make this about the one person that you know. Like, geez, man, like the toxic fandom.
That's what they have to do.
Is just so weird. It's so weird. Like no, I'm going to compare every single player to the player that I like, no matter what. You don't even see that in the NBA, dude.
No.
You don't see it in the NBA at all. Like,
nope.
hey, this person fucking LeBron moved into Luka's going to do it in 10. Like, no, you don't ever hear people do that. It's fucking, these guys are fucking strange. Which, by the way, we're going to get into a really big weirdo really soon.
Yeah.
Because remember the thing that we talked about in the last episode about that creepo who creeped out Kelsey Plum in that video?
Yeah.
He listens to our show, and he didn't get too happy with us after hearing us make fun of his loser ass.
Yeah.
We'll talk about you soon, Nick. Don't worry about it. This episode will be called Nick the Vulture.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Paparazzi pussy stalker.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So Angel Reese has trademarked Me Bounds
Yeah.
and has started making shirts out of it, which I think is kind of weird. I mean, it's funny, like, you know, a way to like troll the trolls, but at the same time, it's like you're leaning a little bit too much into the I grab my own rebounds thing, which is what people make fun of you for. It's like, why would you do that? That'd be like if somebody called you ugly and you start hey, Angel, you're an ugly bitch. I'm going to start ugly bitch clothing. Angel Reese is ugly bitch clothing. Which, by the way, I do not think that she's ugly. I think Angel Reese is beautiful. So that was just an extreme example to prove how stupid you guys are. So the cold take of the week is Valkyries are making the playoffs, right? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think, like, I was like, man, they're going to be awesome because they're going to have, like, that 4th round pick. They're going to get Juju next year when they fucking suck so bad, and then they're going to start being good. Nah, they're ready to make a playoff run now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a deep playoff run. I think they'll lose in the first round.
Yeah.
But
they'll be there.
But I think that they will be there. I really do think that they will be there. It's crazy, man. The Mercury gave out special Pride jerseys to the first 5,000 fans at their Pride game today. What the fuck, Fever?
Yeah, man.
What the fuck, dude? How come you guys don't give us out cool shit?
Yeah.
Hey, first 5,000 in the arena, don't get shit.
Yeah.
Man,
You
Pride
get a
jersey,
program.
that Pride jersey looks so cool too. Like,
Yeah.
you know how fucking awesome it would be for me to get a fucking Fever Pride jersey? I would love that shit.
Yeah, that's like 50, 60 buck item. You know what I mean? We don't get nothing.
Yeah, we don't.
We ain't got nothing all year.
Yeah, they gave us a shirt for being season ticket holders, but other than that, there's been no giveaways or anything like that. They know people are going. I mean, I guess I don't blame them.
Yeah, you got to be there. Anyway.
Yeah, you know,
You're coming
we're
anyway.
gonna sell out anyways. You're here to see Caitlin Clark, right? No,
Yeah.
but you know, I get that all of these other fucks are.
Yeah, the
So-
stadium giveaways are cool though. They always do and plus it's something exclusive that you only get for that day.
Yeah, that's why I would love that. By the way, the Fever Pride shirt sucked this year.
Yeah,
It had like the Pride flag like in the Fever like letters.
Yeah.
But like just the way that it looked and the way that it was designed just kind of looked weird.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna be skipping on this year's Pride shirt. I am an ally, but I guess I don't need to be showing it with my Fever shirt this year. So I don't know. I'm pretty excited about this All-Star Weekend. I need them to start
Me too.
announcing who's going to be at the convention. Like who's going to be doing the appearances, who's going to be fucking,
Yeah.
like what kind of events are going to be there. Like I'm kind of more interested in seeing like speaking events and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
the unrivaled experience that
Yeah.
they're going to have. Like I could give a fuck about an autograph signing. We'll get more into that in a little bit, people.
Yeah, so Unrival's going to have their own convention, which is dope.
Yeah, they're going to have like their own little mini convention where you can come. And I'm absolutely going to that.
You can be unrivaled for the day.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm really looking
sign
forward
me
to
up.
it. Yeah, for
Sign
sure.
me up.
So before we get, I need the hot take question of the week, right? You find night one of the All-Star Weekend very entertaining?
Not really.
Skills challenge,
Not really.
3-point contest is kind of cool,
Yeah, it's cool.
but like skills challenge,
Yeah.
like that kind of
You
like
got to spice it up a little
It
bit.
doesn't feel like it merits its own night.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They need to add a little bit more, like a miniature one-on-one tournament.
Yeah, something to spice it up.
Yeah, something like that. A rookies challenge, like some sort of 3 versus 3.
Yeah, maybe like a rookie sophomore game, a rising star game or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know because night one of the All-Stars is like I think there are still nosebleed seats available for that game.
Yeah.
And like honestly, I ain't spending money on nosebleed tickets to night one.
No.
Like, if I'm going to night one, I need to be down there. I need to be really down there and close.
Oh, yeah.
So, moving into personal foul segment here, we'll get into the big topic in a second, but I got a feedback, I guess. I know a question, a listener question from a listener, Sammy. She says, that people like our podcast because we're fair.
Yeah.
We are obviously Fever fans because we're Fever. That's our hometown. We've been season ticket holders forever, and we've been rooting for them since before the bandwagon happened. And it's definitely, opened my eyes to a lot of the sports bias and stuff. And people seem to like this show because we're pretty fair.
Yeah,
when it comes to the bias and how people treat certain people. We're very objective when it comes to things, and we throw some personality in there, and we show the fan experience, basically.
Right.
And, Sammy, this person here, says that, they like that we champion fairness and objectivity, but is there ever a time that you'll be an irrational fan? Any time where you'll just go, nah, the Fever are it, and they're like, is there any, like, there are certain fouls, I guess, like,
yeah,
like even when it's definitely like they touch the person's wrist or whatever, it's always like, oh, just let that one go.
Yeah, I would never say I'm never going to be irrational, but I do have the moments where I'm like, that's bullshit, like, it's stupid, the officiating's trash, like,
yeah,
this and that, but other than that, no. Like, I love the game, I love the whole
yeah, just
makeup
the whole,
of the game.
Yeah, everything about it, the whole DNA of the league,
Yeah.
I like. So yeah, I mean that's kind of my thing. Is like I'm a WNBA fan because the WNBA existed before the Fever did.
Yeah,
I've been watching since '96. So like I've enjoyed watching every aspect of the W. I've loved watching the game grow to where it is now, and I kind of hate the kind of people that are coming along and talking about how only one person is the reason. It's just like, dude, the game's evolving, man.
yeah,
Like
it's doing what it's supposed to do.
It's going from being a league full of people that are specialists at their position to being a league full of people that are well-rounded.
Yeah,
You're starting to see centers shoot the fucking 3-ball, just like you do in the NBA.
yep,
And it's just coming a little bit later than the NBA, and that's what you're seeing here with the jump in skill. Caitlin Clark is great, but there are plenty more Caitlin Clarks to come in the future. I promise you.
yep.
She ain't gonna be the last great one. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I'm actually kind of close to bailing on the WNBA Facebook groups, like some of the fan groups and stuff, because it is just a bunch of trash.
Yeah, it's
like,
all trolls and toxicity.
It's all people talking shit about Angel Reese or talking shit about Caitlin Clark or building up one to tear down the other. It's really, really strange.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's why, like, I try so hard every time I see something of somebody going like, hey, how about that Wings game or something like that? I try so hard to interact with those posts because those are the ones I want to see. I'm tired of my fucking Facebook algorithm always showing me some dude talking shit on Caitlin Clark's Valkyrie's performance 3 days after it fucking happened.
Yeah.
It, like, dude, you're only doing this to bait hate. Or another one that I called out was, hey, one of these players has to go, and it's a picture of fucking Asia Wilson, Fee, Stewie, and Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Like, fucking established veteran legends and a second-year player. You know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, you know who's got to go.
Yeah, you know what you're trying to do. You're trying to bait people into talking shit on Angel Reese so you can feel better about yourself. And then, like, anytime you call it out, they always act like you're just the fan of the other.
Yeah.
Like, I said something to somebody about, like, Caitlin Clark, like, that Caitlin Clark thing. I was like, damn, dude, the hate in this group is strong. That game happened fucking 3 days ago, and there's been 7 other games played since then. I guess you guys are real big W fans, huh?
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, you're just embarrassed about her performance. Like, I'm not even a Caitlin Clark fanboy, bro. I don't know what I would be embarrassed about. I would be embarrassed if I were talking about some old shit just so I could get some internet clout, you bow tie having prick.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdo. But yeah, I'm pretty close to bailing on it, which, brings me to my biggest social media interaction you and I have both had over the last couple of days against old Nick Pedersen. That's right. I can say your name publicly now because you identified yourself, sir. Yeah. Sir Nick Pedersen of Minneapolis, Minnesota, who goes by Minigraphs99 on all social media platforms, by the way.
Yeah.
This guy called himself out as the guy who was in the Kelsey Plum video, and he was none too pleased that we made fun of him on our podcast, and he ended up in Dan's DMs about it, talking about how we slandered him on our, and he put it in quotes, podcast. I don't know why you put that in quotes, bro. I mean, this is a legitimate podcast.
Right.
I mean, it's, you know, like it or not, if you like this podcast or not, it's still a real podcast. You can listen to it on Spotify podcasts.
Yeah,
like,
we're here, buddy.
Yeah, come on. This is a real podcast. We're in 33 different countries, which is crazy because I didn't think that the WNBA reached 33 countries. Which is a lot more reach than your fucking really crappy 100-something subscribers on YouTube has.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this guy, he's an obvious autograph hunter. He's like a basically paparazzi type of stalker.
Yeah, that's what
type.
He is.
Accused of slander, which as somebody who studied journalism in school bothers me a little bit because it's not slander. We came nowhere close to even slandering you at all, Nick Pedersen of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm allowed to say your name now. I didn't accuse you of anything false. I didn't say that you did. I didn't say that, you know, none of the things that you almost slandered me by saying that he said that I accused him of being a stalker and a rapist. He said I accused him of being a rapist.
Yeah, like when did somebody say that?
When the fuck did that ever said at all? No, it's fucking creepy is what it is. You're a grown-ass man, a creepy-looking fucking grown-ass man, by the way, who fucking waits outside, stutter and mutter and prick. Can I have an autograph? Like, he really is a little stutter and mutter and prick. All of his social media videos at Minigraphs99 at all social media platforms. He's blocked me on all of them, by the way. He like proactively seeked me out on social media and blocked me from all of them.
Yeah, me
too. It's fine. He's listening. He's a fucking fanboy. Of course he's listening. You can't have my autograph, Nick Pedersen, I'm sorry, of Minneapolis, Minnesota, at Minigraphs99 on social medias. Now, he seemed to have a lot of issue with what we had to say about him. Now, he doesn't seem to think that there's anything wrong with him following players to their hotel. And according to him, this is what happened, right? This is what he says happened. He overheard the players talking about what hotel they were moving to, so he decided to follow the bus there, which, again, he doesn't seem to think there's anything wrong. He even said, it's not like it was a big secret.
Yeah, so you eavesdropped on the conversation, then you stalked, followed a person, and then violated their Fourth Amendment by coming into their privacy area.
I mean, he was in public, so there was no violation of a Fourth Amendment.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give him that.
Right.
Like, you didn't do anything illegal, but you did do something scummy that's absolutely worth the fucking judgment that you got. And here's the other thing. He posted that video as a way to blast Kelsey Plum.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
She went ballistic.
He posted it, and that's what he said. He said that all he was doing was asking her for an autograph, and she called him weird and went ballistic on him. He said she went ballistic when all she said was, low-key, you don't think this is like a little bit weird? You followed us here, like low-key, though? And then he was like, well, I mean, a little, but I'm a fan. Will you sign? Will you sign one? Just one? And then he posted that video on the internet as basically a way of going, what a bitch, what an insulting asshole Kelsey Plum is. He posted that out of anger. He was pissed off at her. He even said in his comments, she fucked up. If LeBron James did that, the whole league would shut down. No, he wouldn't. Everybody would agree with calling you fucking weird for hanging out of his hotel room. You fucking autograph vulture. Everyone thinks autograph vultures are weird, Nick Pedersen.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that you're weird.
But you do the same thing as me. You're no different than me.
No.
No. Except we're in our seats in an arena that we're paid to be in.
Yeah, and I'll get into that in a second. But to go back to you posting this because you thought that Kelsey Plum was an asshole.
Yeah.
And you were trying to get her like canceled or whatever the fuck you were trying to do. Your version of events is completely warped. And also, you know that you're lying with your outrage and it's fake outrage because, Dan, let me just ask you. If you asked Kelsey Plum for an autograph and she goes, "You're a fucking weirdo, bro. Get out of my fucking face," and was rude to you and actually went ballistic on you, would you go, "Well, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. Will you sign one? Can you just sign one? I'm just a fan."
I'd be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah. Yes. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're a celebrity or not. If Kelsey Plum insulted me to her face, I go, "All right, fuck you then, Plum dog. I thought our love was real.
Yeah.
Take a time out and feel."
Yeah.
And then I would just sing that Darren Waller song to her until she entered the fucking hotel room.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about, you little pussy-ass bitch? You weren't offended by her. You were offended that she called you weird and the internet agrees with her.
Yeah.
And then he tried to basically say that we're the same kind of person as him because we also get autographs with players and ask them to take selfies. And his buddy Ryan Fours, who has a fucking Backstreet Boys 2001 fucking goatee that should have been shaved off fucking 25 years ago. That motherfucker even says the same thing. We're no better than these autograph hunters, even though go to their social media. They ain't getting these fucking autographs at the game. It's always outside of something. They're always outside of a bus, outside of a hotel, outside of a fucking thing, harassing players, harassing grown men players, harassing grown women. Like, harassing is what you're doing. Here's the only thing that's similar between what you do and what we do is a player signs a fucking thing for us. That's the only similarity. Because I can tell you the difference. When we get things signed, we stand up in our seat that we're already sitting in and just turn around. We're right next to the fucking visitor's entrance, bro. We see the players come by all the fucking time, and we wanted to stop and talk to them and fucking clown with some of them because, yeah, and I'll address another thing that you said about how the players don't like us and think that they think that we're as weird as you are. I don't think that the players think about us after they interact with us. I think that they sign the shit and go. I think that they're scared of you.
Yeah.
I think that they think that you're a fucking creep because, number one, you look like a fucking dude that would play a serial killer in a fucking television. If I were casting a fucking creepy online fucking dude who's obsessed with child material and goes around and abducts and molests and kills people, I would cast you, Nick Pedersen. You look like a Pedersen. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You fucking look like it. Which, by the way, none of this is slander, you piece of shit. I would love for you to try to fucking prove that any of this is slander. Because it ain't. I haven't fucking falsely accused you of anything. You stayed outside of a fucking woman's hotel room who's younger than you and wondered why she looked at you like you were fucking problematic. And everyone in your comments agrees that you're weird, that you're creepy, that what you do is fucked up and repugnant. It is not behavior that a grown man should engage in. And I love the fact that you fucking tried DMing us and fucking talking shit because he actually said that, look, I actually feel sorry for you because I know that your podcast is struggling for content. Yeah. How are we struggling? We're in the middle of the season, motherfucker. If anything, I'm struggling for time to record this podcast because I have too much shit to do. That involves my own hard work and my own creativity. That's the other difference between you and me, Nick Pedersen of Minneapolis, Minnesota, at MiniGraphs99 on all social medias. The difference between you and me is you probably make a living off of your autograph hunting, which is hilarious because that means you will never exist without people that are more successful than you footing the bill. Yeah. You leech off of other people. You are a bloodsucker, a bottom feeder. That's what you are, a guy who makes a living off of fucking selling autographs? That's pathetic.
You basically have a cardboard sign and a cup.
Yeah.
Begging.
Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell,
Except
please give me money.
Except you have a cardboard thing full of cards or whatever for people to sign so that I get, maybe you do collect. This dude had the nerve to say Caitlin Clark is not proud of you. Like, do you think I care if Caitlin Clark is proud of me?
Oh, no.
Caitlin Clark wouldn't be proud of you.
Oh, man, I really wish that a girl that's 15 years younger than me was fucking proud of me.
Oh,
Nick
God.
Pedersen, you fucking weirdo.
Nick pedo.
Now, here's the thing, Nick, is you prey on these people. You follow them around. You prey on them. You try to get them to sign autographs. I use my money that I've already worked hard for, that's based on my own hard work, my own merit, my own creativity, and I use that money to go to these games because I like being there. You don't go to the games because it cuts into your fucking bottom line. That's why you wait at the fucking bus outside of the game, you fucking loser. You're the same guy which by the way, Nick, these players don't like you. I'm actually personal friends with a couple of players. They know me personally. I text with them. I fucking know where Ty Harris's personal home is. I could fucking drive there if I wanted to, and you would. Yeah. You fucking would, Nick. You'd wait outside of the fucking bushes with a pair of binoculars, you fucking creepo. Now, here's the thing, though, Nick, is I interact with these people because I'm in entertainment. I've been in entertainment. Your bragging point that you were bragging, trying to say we're jealous of the autographs that you get, or that we're going to go to bed tonight and dream about all of the autographs that you're getting. Here's the thing. That is the thing that you're using to bring up that you're better than people. You know how I could easily say that my mother's cousin is in the Country Music Hall of Fame. My dad's cousin is a Hall of Fame songwriter. My cousin was the coach of somebody who has a full ride scholarship to Kansas and is absolutely going to be an NBA star in the next couple of years. I could talk about all of that. I could talk about how I've written for some of the biggest comedians that you've definitely heard of. I have performed with some of the biggest comedians that you've definitely seen on television. I could come back with all of that, but I don't need to, because I don't co-sign on other people's accomplishments, which is what you're doing. I got Kelsey Plum's autograph. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I don't care. No one cares. Look at the links that you went to get it. That's what's judgmental. That's what's pathetic. And that's what's scummy. You are a scumbag, Nick Pedersen. You and Ryan Fours both are Minnesota fucking scumbags who stalk players and try to get autographs of sports all across the fucking board. So I get it. You do it to fucking... And I know the arguments that you guys have made. Hey, NBA players have to deal with it. Major League Baseball players have to deal with it. Everybody has to deal with it. They shouldn't have to.
Nope.
People shouldn't fucking be creepy and want to wait outside somebody's fucking hotel. You're just creepy and you're trying to justify it by everybody does it. Everybody has to deal with it. Dude, if somebody like you, if somebody that looked like Nick Pedersen showed up in front of your daughter's fucking hotel, Dan, what would you do?
I'm putting one in his forehead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing, Nick. You tried to you tried to tough talk in the DMs. You tried to whine to Facebook group admins that you wanted to get me removed from the groups because I laughed at you for being a pathetic fucking autograph seeker. Please, Kelsey Plum, please. You're a fucking scumbag, low-life son of a bitch. And you look like a fucking... you couldn't do shit. I know what you look like now, bro. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have your address, by the way. I'm pretty sure I have your home address. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm not an internet tough guy. I don't go on and tough talk people and go, you're jealous of me. You wish you could be me. Bro, I'm a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm a black belt in judo, and I know fucking, I know Thai boxing. I can do a Thai clinch better than fucking Sophie Cunningham can. And I know how to use the knees to blast your fucking nose through the back of your skull after I do it, too. So really, try tough talking. Try tough talking, because I ain't an internet tough guy, bro. I don't even do the internet. Talk about your fucking numbers, I don't care. My fucking follower count on Instagram's like 40. 'Cause I don't fucking do shit on there. I especially don't fucking follow around pro athletes outside of buildings begging. And that's the funny thing, too, about his social media is a lot of them is like basically him begging players that don't want to sign and then acting like he accomplished something when they did.
Yeah.
Like Buddy Hield thinks that you're fucking disgusting, dude. I watched some of your videos before you blocked me. You are like legitimately the most pathetic bottom-dwelling fucking maggot that exists in sports fandom. You are a piece of shit. And if I were you, honestly, like if I lived the same exact life as Nick Pedersen of Minneapolis, Minnesota, I would have chucked myself underneath a fucking bus years ago, to be completely honest. Be done with it.
Yeah.
I have no fucking interest in that. But I don't know. You have anything else that you want to say to Nick the Vulture? Because I'm done with this fucking idiot. This moron. This dude who says that I said that he was a rapist, even though, nah, you're just fucking remembering your own thoughts there, Nick.
I just hope our paths cross, Nick.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah,
that's all I got. That's all I got left for you.
Yeah, because I definitely know what you look like. You look like a fucking more emaciated version of that guy that played Freddie Mercury in the fucking Freddie Mercury thing. You look like you've never fucking hit a gym in your life.
Yeah,
and
blink your eyes 50 more times.
Yeah, you blink like a fucking psycho killer, and you're a stuttering, muttering prick on all of your videos, and you want to have a social media presence. I'm going to and then you want to go like, oh, your podcast, your little podcast. Motherfucker, I could podcast circles around you in my fucking sleep. I've been in the fucking entertainment industry my whole fucking life. You know, suck my ass pipe, Nick. So anyways, moving on from old scumbag here, our next game is LA on the 26th. That's our next home game, coming off of a big old fever road stretch.
That's not looking good.
No, they're not doing very good on the road, are they?
Not looking nice.
I mean, hey, Gamebridge is always lit for you guys, though.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe we need to just make... what happened to every game being a home game?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. Every game's a home game. We're getting fucking trounced on the road.
Yeah.
They need us there. We need to be there. We need to be there fucking screaming. That's fucking amazing. I don't know, like, what's going on there, but, like, I don't know. Hopefully we beat LA on the 26th. I don't know. I'm not going to be... I apologize in advance. I'm not going to be able to be there early to try to get Kelsey Plum to sign 45 cards of mine.
Yeah.
But I'll be there in enough time for the tip-off. And maybe afterwards I'll ask her if she'll sign 67 cards for me.
Yeah.
What, hey,
we can just go to their hotel.
Kelsey, what
hotel are you at?
I should get some of those game sounds, play them on here to troll you, Mr. Fucking, I'm going to sue you for slander. Fucking take this to a lawyer. Take this to a lawyer and watch him just laugh at your face and go, nah, none of this fits the criteria for slander, bro. How many Kelsey Plum cards do you have to sell in order to hire a lawyer to try to sue me for slander? Go fuck yourself, Nick, and shut your bitch ass up. You act like there's nothing wrong with what you're doing when you're just making a living off of being a stalker. That's what you're doing. You're following people, which is the definition of stalking someone, and you're asking them to pay your bills. You are pathetic, you are a scumbag, and you certainly aren't anywhere near the same kind of person that I am. Fuck no. You're no better than anybody. I know that I haven't waited outside of a fucking girl's hotel room when I look like you or your friend Ryan with his fucking weird predator goatee. Look at that shit. The guy he just has hair on his chin. When the fuck have you seen somebody doing that since 2000? You fucking losers. Go fucking stalk a 20-year-old, you fucking creep, fucking John Wilkes Booth motherfucker, you Mark David Chapman motherfucker. Fucking, oh, come on, they're in no harm. Yeah, they're not. Fucking John Lennon signed an autograph before he fucking got gunned down too. If I were a serial killer, or if I were somebody who were wanting to murder a celebrity, a great way to do that would be have them stop for an autograph and then fucking plug them in the stomach.
Yeah.
They have security there. I don't know what the big deal is. Yeah, a security guard can really stop somebody with a gun. Which, I mean, come on, man. You look like the type. You look like the type that would follow fucking women to their hotel. You definitely do. Anyways, that's going to be it for us. Find us on our social medias. I am on XJCraft247. On TikTok, Feverville317.
Yes, sir.
Planet WNBA on Instagram, Feverville317 on Instagram. We got Planet WNBA, a Planet W fan group on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
And it's our favorite way of interacting with people. It's a lot of fun on there. We got our AI assistant now, Janet W. She is the Planet W alien, and she's there to answer all of your WNBA questions. Like if you want to know something like, hey, Janet, who won the 97 WNBA championship? She'll let you know.
Yes.
She's full of that information now. And I programmed her to be funny, but she still has yet to make me laugh when I've messaged her, and that's only been like twice, so I don't know. I haven't messed around with it too much. But yeah, rate, review, all of that stuff. If you can give us a good comment or share or a thumbs up or 5 stars. If you do that, it actually really helps out. We're growing a lot. We want to keep growing. Our little podcast here is struggling for content, so we need you guys to help give us reviews. We need to be up there with the best of them, even though we already are.
Yes, sir.
Search WNBA on any podcast app. We're right there. We're right there at the top, and I know how they fucking do these algorithms. I'm very good at the podcast algorithms. I suck an ass at the YouTube algorithms, but that's neither here nor there. So do you, Nick Pedersen, by the way, with your fucking 100 subscribers or fucking 90 views on your shit. But anyways, that's going to be it for us, guys. We will be blasting off until next time.
Peace out. Bye.